Claire from Wild Ginger Running, and I've teamed up with Bridgedale to bring you my top 3 glute exercises that are so easy you can just do them in front of the television and it will make you a stronger and more efficient runner. Okay, the first exercise is clam shells. I've got a timer on my phone here. I'm just going to do a minute on each side. So laying down on your side, legs bent, we're just going to really simply lift the upper leg and then lower it, making sure that we're using the glute muscles behind here, not the quad muscles at the front here. So timer starts now, and the key is to do these really slowly and concentrating on using these muscles here. So this is a really good one to do if you've been sat all day, not really using your glute muscles and they've become unactivated. This reactivates the glute muscles so that you can be a faster and stronger and more efficient runner. So 30 seconds left on the clock just now, and then we're going to swap over to the other leg. And if you're feeling really, really good, you can do this routine 2 or 3 times. Oh, you should start to feel the burn now, around 20 seconds to go. If you're doing it right, make sure you're not lifting with this huge quad muscle here. And 10 seconds to go. It's starting to burn for me now, so I hope it's starting to burn for you too. And then we're going to swap over to the other side. Okay, other side, same again. Get comfy and feel that muscle, and we go. For the second set of clam shells, I would do these exercises probably once a week, maybe twice if you can, or there's nothing to stop you just doing them every single time that you have an evening and put the telly on. Really, really good to activate those glute muscles because they're your real powerhouse for running. And the timer that I'm using is just a free download. It's called Interval Timer, and you can put various workouts in there, and it will just ding when you need to complete the exercise, so you don't have to count, and you can still watch the telly. So 20 seconds to go on this one. Make sure that glute's working. It should be on fire by now, unless they're strong already. In which case, do another set after you've finished these. Okay, that's the first exercise done. The second exercise that we're going to do is glute bridges. So lying down again on the back, just stop that for a second. Lying down on your back, and then you want to tense your pelvic floor. So that means stop yourself farting, stop yourself going for a wee, and then push up. So you've got a straight line along the body, like so. And then you're going to lift one leg up, mind any houseplants, and tense the glute muscle just here. And then you're going to pulse 3 times, and then lower. Up again, pulse 3 times. Try to keep the hips horizontal and not drop to the side like that. So I'm going to start the timer now. And go for a minute on this side and a minute on the other. So pelvic floor engaged, pulse, 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 and down and up. Try and keep it nice and straight, no sagging. And this pointed leg doesn't have to be high, doesn't have to be up here, just here is enough. And you should feel it start to burn in here quite soon. We've got about 10 seconds to go. Down and up, pulse, 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 down and up. And then swap the legs to do the other one. So again, pelvic floor engaged, Stop yourself going for a fart, stop yourself going for a wee, and push up and stick the other leg out. Pulse, 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 down and up. Pulse, 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 down and up. You can always put a hand there to check that that glute is working. And again, try not to drop like so. Keep your hips nice and horizontal. Keep going. That's halfway there. Should be starting to burn now. If not, repeat this all over again once we've finished. Okay, so the third and final easy peasy exercise you can do whilst watching the telly is side leg raises. So again, we're going to lay on our sides like this, and very simply we're just going to raise this leg up and down again, and we're going to point the toe slightly downwards like that, not like this, not pointing upwards, pointing downwards, and that really activates the glute muscles here. I'm just going to move forward so I don't hit the plant. So we're going to do a minute of those as well. Right, off we go. 1 minute on this side. Just having the timer there just saves you having to count. And the slower you do these, the harder it is. And just keep remembering to point that toe downwards so that you get the glute muscles there. If you're feeling really brave and it's not hurting too much halfway through, you can do a little pulse for 5 and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and down. If you don't start to feel the burn after that, then maybe you can fill your backpack with a couple of bottles of water and put it over your leg to create some resistance there. Okay, swap the legs. Other side. Okay, here we go, another minute. Make sure that foot is pointing down, toes pointing down. And I've just got one hand just on that glute, just to make sure that it's working. And yes, it is working. It is burning. So yeah, if you can get weights which have Velcro on, and you can Velcro it to the end of your ankle there, or you can get your backpack, as I was saying before, with a couple of bottles of water in, and just hang it from your foot, and that will create some resistance there. So nearly there, 10 seconds to go now. That's really burning, but if it's not for you, do this workout another time through. There we go. Wasn't that easy? So follow along with this film once or twice a week for super strong glutes for trail and ultra running. And for even more comfort, pop on a pair of Bridgedale's new trail running socks. The link is in the description below. Click here for more great exercises to help your trail and ultra running, and I'll see you on the trails.